Antichrist is a 2009 horror art movie written and directed by Lars von Trier. Written in 2006, when von Trier was hospitalized for a major depressive episode, the movie is dedicated to Soviet filmmaker Andrei Tarkovsky. In this video, I will examine the references to Tarkovsky. In the movie, the male character says, "This is fear, thoughts distort reality. It's not the other way around." And these words are proven in some scenes of the film. Some of the nature images in the movie are subjected to image distortion by post-processing, and it is hidden by the movements of the trees, the zoom, and the motion of the camera. Although it is not clear here, when you watch the movie, you may see those distortions more easily. These distortions can be seen as references to Evil Dead 2. Spoiler alert! All 7 films of Tarkovsky and Antichrist will be featured in the video. The subjects are not very clear, but stills from these films will be used extensively. Part 1, General Themes. The name of the movie is Antichrist and it has satanic and witchcraft elements. Tarkovsky, on the other hand, fills his films with purely divine, Christ elements. Likewise, in Tarkovsky's films, nature is a field of contemplation. On the contrary, the characters in Trier films consider nature as Satan's church. Nature gives them nightmares, not peace. In Antichrist, although the family goes to the forest to recover from their trauma, they get worse. Since Dogma 95, Trier always used his camera shaky. Tarkovsky's camera work isn't shaky but mobile. This film, perhaps for the first time, includes both shaky and fixed camera movements. So the camera goes back and forth between Tarkovsky and Trier. The beginning and the end of the movie are in black and white. This is a frequently used element in almost every movie of Tarkovsky, including Andrei Rublev, Zerkalo, Solaris, Stalker, and Nostalgia. For example, just the ending of Andrei Rublev is colored. In Zerkalo, black and white images are interspersed, etc. If you ask what isn't in Tarkovsky's films, the answer would be violence and sex. Trier, on the other hand, created a contrast in this regard. In the movie, classical music is played only at the beginning, during the lovemaking of the couple, which is the only happy moment for them, while ambient sounds are heard afterward. Here, parallelism may be drawn with the Solaris. In Solaris, we hear Bach in the world and ambient sounds in space. Tarkovsky's films include some strange elements that can be used in horror films, or vice versa. For example, the girl in the 1973 Exorcist hangs in the air, and the woman in Zerkalo, which came out 2 years later, is suspended in the air as well. Moreover, also in Zerkalo, the scene in which the woman washes her hair in a black and white image is similar to The Ring. The eerie glance the woman darts at the screen while cutting the chicken, the entire Solaris and Ivan's childhood, and Andrei Rublev's which ritual scenes may be considered as other horror examples. Tarkovsky's last film, Offret, was called The Witch. In Russian, the word witch is derived from to know. It is possible to say that the subject of witchcraft sets an example for this parallelism, and Antichrist emphasizes all these elements of fear. Part 2, Direct References. Tarkovsky films and Antichrist share lots of similarities, but here, I just mentioned the unquestionable ones for me. For example, the zoom into the flower pot directly refer to a scene from the Solaris. The man in the bushes is also a reference to Solaris. The sudden rain may be ascribed to Solaris and Stalker, while the winds in general may be attributed to Zerkalo. Part 3, Homages. A fox that says, "Chaos reigns," a stillborn gazelle, a woman trying to walk in the grass, seeds harassing a peaceful home, a dead child, a worried man, and a baby bird being eaten. Here is Trier somehow trying to get used to Tarkovsky universe. In this section, I will chronologically show you from which Tarkovsky movie the scenes in Antichrist were created. In the first frame of the movie, the man is turning on the tap. This is similar to the Zerkalo scene where the water is cut off while the woman was bathing. In the movie, the child falls to the ground and dies, while the child in Ivan's childhood flies away. In the last scene of Offret, which is also Tarkovsky's last film, the child lies under a tree. It seems as if the scene of laying on the ground was transformed with a crashing on the ground. Antichrist has a distinctive tree. Nearly all Tarkovsky films also feature prominent trees and forests. This is most evident in Ivan's childhood and Offret. From the gazelle to the baby bird falling in Antichrist, all the close-ups are the opposite of Tarkovsky's universe. Because these details always contain disturbing elements. Most scenes end with the discovery of these elements. But in Tarkovsky, we enter a meditative phase as the camera delves into the details. In Zerkalo or Solaris, close-up nature images usually echo with dreams and aim for contemplation. In general, fog or opaque images are present in not only Tarkovsky's films but also in photographs. This is also a used item. In Antichrist, the hands remain under the tree, as if the tree was active. Likewise, the last two frames of Ivan's childhood include an outstretched hand and a tree. The woman in Antichrist can't find her child. During this search she opens the door and finds him. In the Zerkalo, however, the opposite happens. The child tries to open the door but cannot and goes away. But then the door opens by itself and child's mother is there. The fox with the bell reminds the chain sound from the girl in Solaris. The fire in Antichrist and the fire in Zerkalo are similar. The end. It is possible to generate infinite examples. Antichrist may be considered as a kind of reproach to Tarkovsky. In this film, I think, Trier says to Tarkovsky, "You released us into nature, you promised, you encouraged us with your talents, beliefs, and opinions. But it has turned out to be false. This movie is a big poetic no. So this is it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to get video updates. I have been also making games and art, so please also consider subscribing or donating to my Patreon page. Thank you for now, bye.